guys, it's Kim, and I'm gonna make this intro really short so y'all can enjoy the battle report. I'll be playing against my friend Javier, against his Dwarves with my Goblins of Moria, so it's gonna be a very fun and iconic battle on my new map, which I painted today, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Here is my 600 points of Moria. My leader is Dwarves. He has 4 spear goblins, 3 prowlers, 3 goblins, a black shield. The drummers, a marauder, and a bat swarm for the first warband. The second one is a black shield shaman. He has 6 goblins. Then we have the third warband, a black shield captain, 2 prowlers, 2 spear goblins, a bat swarm, a marauder, 2 black shields, and 4 goblins of shields. And rounding off my army, I have a regular fury shaman with 4 shield goblins and 2 spears. The total body count is 43 at 600. Is Javier's army, so he'll go down through his army list.
Alright, I have a shield bearer with 4 warriors. I have Floy, 6 warriors with shield, or 4 warriors with shields, 6 with bows. And I've got Balin. He's got 5 regular warriors, a warrior with a banner, 2 Vault Warden teams, 4 Iron Guard, and 3 Housing Guard.
Yep, so here's 600 points of Dwarves ready to fight Moria. So here's our deployment. I have my Black Shield Shaman here in his warband. Next is Dwarves with a lot of goblins ready to go. Moving down, we have the Shaman and Black Shield Shaman's warband all here. So here's my deployment, kind of a typical, just a straight battle line. Then moving along, we got Javier's deployment. He got a shield bearer right there.
Balin, Floy.
Yep. So a classic battle. So we'll see who goes first. Bam. So turn 1, goblins got it first. Me and Javier both called a march, and I called the channel of my shaman. So this whole front line, the bulk of my army managed to move up. The bat swarm tried picking up the prize, but did not roll high enough. The rest of my force has moved up, and that is the end of Goblin movement turn 1. On to Dwarf end of movement. Javier will explain what happened.
Yeah, so I marched up here, so everybody's kind of in a blob because I was kind of readjusting who was in the front.
Yep.
Left these guys behind because they were taking some shots at some stuff. The bat swarm.
Yep, and then these folks just moved up a little bit as well.
These 4 walked up. These
Yep.
2 were in the...
And there we go. That's the end of movement, turn 1. End of turn 1 shooting. My bat swarm took a single wound from the 4 dwarven archers.
6 for.
Oh, 6, my bad. And we got both marauders, unfortunately, did nothing. So that's the end of turn 1. So on to turn 2. Javier and me both called the heroic move because he got priority. It went to the goblins. So we captured the bulk of the army, and Dwarves managed to pick up the prize. As you can see, the movement moved like so. My Black Shield Shaman did manage to shatter the banner, and Javier responded by simply reforming his line pretty much. This side didn't move, and now we're going to get ready for turn 2 shooting phase. And I should note we have about a small strike force of 6 goblins going around the piece for some flanking maneuvers. So this is the table at the end of movement 2. So turn 2 of shooting. Javier had a volley of shots that managed to hit and wound Dwarves, but luckily I passed my 6 of Fury save. A few more random daggers from the Iron Guard hit and killed a goblin. I responded, this Marauder shot and managed to kill a Iron Guard, and that is the end of turn 2 shooting. So turn 3 was a lot more action. We engaged Balin with a few goblins here. Marauder charges in. We're trying to block off the line. Dwarves is moving forward with the prize. The line continued to reform, getting ready for whatever Javier chooses to do. The Shatter Shaman here shattered Mr. Shield Bearer's weapon, but he still can smack people in the face if he wants to. Then one of the bat swarms flew here. The strike force couldn't charge because of line of sight. So we're gonna go on to Javier's turn 3 for Dwarves.
But, you know...
Okay, Javier, you want to go down through turn 3 of your movement?
Yeah, I just kind of moved in, turned off his extra attacks of Floyd because hilarity. Guy who's shattered has
Joined the combat.
joined combat with a spear support. Kind of blocking over here.
Yep. So Javier got a lot more combats going on this turn, so
Yeah.
it might swing heavily in his favor.
See how the banner goes.
So on to shoot. So the end of combat, we had the shield bearer call heroic combat, but due to the -1, my black shield managed to win it. Going down this way, only one Iron Guard died, I believe, to a goblin. No casualties here.
2 Khazad-dûr died because.
Oh, I'm talking about on this side right now.
Yeah.
This side, Balin had to pay a might, but he did kill him. This Iron Guard killed the spear support, so these guys are now free. The Marauder, even though he won the combat with 4 dice, couldn't roll a 6, so that guy is still alive. He's just knocked down. And this side, we lost another goblin and a dwarf died. And on this side, we traded a goblin for an Iron Guard. So, Khazad Guard, my bad. So things are looking, at the moment, good for Moria, but this turn, because the front line has opened up, Javier has a lot more tricks to do with Balin and the rest of his guys. So on to turn 4, I think. Sort of turn 4, I won priority, but Javier called a heroic move with Flowey. So they got a lot of traps they needed. This Iron Guard killed the Spear Goblin blocking, and he charged Durbers, who has the prize. The Marauder is now being surrounded, and that's the end of his heroic move. Flowey did turn off the Bat Swarm. He is currently walking, only 3 inches.
It is walking across my
Yep.
guy.
So on to the rest of my movement for turn 4. At the end of mine and Javier's turn 4 movement, I got most of the combats I wanted to with moving my whole line forward. We got more combats on this side, and Javier has responded with moving Balin, which I believe he'll call a combat to get to my captain. Shield Bearers fighting, and my last point of will from my Black Shield Shaman. We shattered this Iron Guard who's fighting my king, so he can be unarmed, giving me a higher advantage because I can't risk dying to him. So that's the end of movement for turn 4. I believe there'll be no shots, so we'll be right back after the combat phase. So at the end of turn 4 combat, I'd actually say it was a 50-50, because we both lost, I think I lost 4 goblins this turn. Javier lost only 2 models, I think. So my king obviously won. He called the heroic combat, killing the Iron Guard, and moved up. Flowey and a few guys killed a Black Shield. Going down, the Marauder lost the combat, but thankfully didn't take a wound, but he's slowly pushing the line back. Balin lost, but did not take a wound. The Shield Bearer managed to win and push back these guys. This Marauder lost also to the Vault Warden team and pushed back my Marauder. These goblins, nothing much happened. I believe we killed a single warrior here. We lost a goblin, and the Bat Swarm took another wound from the Iron Guard. So the game is still, I think, anyone's game. We're trying to push forward while Javier is pushing back. So on to turn 5. So at the beginning of turn 5, my Black Shield Shaman called a heroic move. So we managed to get the combats we wanted to. Although the Bat Swarm did get trapped, he is going to die, I think, this turn, unless I roll very lucky. Marauders both got the charge, which I needed. Lines, again, clashed forward. Unfortunately, these goblins couldn't move because they couldn't end within 6 inches of the shaman. Moving up, Javier managed to stun another dwarf, so I think my strike force is soon to be dead. The Bat Swarm survived the dagger throw, and I believe we were on to turn 5 shooting if there were any shots, so we'll be right back. At the end of turn 5, it was a huge turn for Javier. These 4 guys got the Bat Swarm. So miraculously, Flowey won, but we got a Fury save. My king won the fight but couldn't wound. We got a dwarf here with the Prowler and 2 goblins. The Marauder lost the Warg and a Bow Goblin to the 3 dwarves. In this fight, no one died. The Shield Bearer won the combat but didn't wound. The Marauder finally won and killed the Vault Warden Shield Man, and the Goblin here died. Moving forward here, we managed to win a few combats here, but no one died. 1 goblin here, and the Bat Swarm finally died. So this is the end of turn 5. Things are looking kind of grim for Moria, in the sense we lost our utility, but we still have the prize, and our body count is still high. So turn 6, Javier's Longbeard came in. I rolled a 5, and he rerolled into a 6, so getting it. Flowey and the rest of the Dwarves make their way, trying to stop the Goblin Horde from moving forward. He is re-engaging everything he can. Balin is fighting my Black Shield Captain. We have an Archer taking the place of the Shield Bearer, fighting 4 goblins. Then we have the Marauder fighting many dwarves, going down a dwarf fighting a Prowler and a Goblin. Then the strike force is very fucked. We are fighting many dwarves. I expect after this turn the strike force to be dead. So here is turn 6 movement. We have no shot, so we'll be right back after the combat phase. So end of turn 6 combat, we'll start at this top. Floey won the combat once again, but my goblin didn't take a wound. Durbers managed to win and killed a dwarven warrior. Goblin here, I believe, won, and we did. Oh, the prowler did kill someone, I recall here. Moving down, Javier did kill one of the shield goblins, so he does officially have one marauder dead. Moving up, the black shield and the Khazad guard, 2 elite warriors, no one died. Balin had to burn a point of might to win against the black shield captain. He did wound me, but I did pass my fury save. Moving down, this warrior fought all 4 goblins and lived. The shield bearer fight, they got the marauder and one of the archers. Going down, this guy got a prowler, and we got the strike force is pretty much gone. There is 1 goblin left, so that is the end of turn 6. So on to turn 7. I did spend Durbers' second might to get a move, so we touched Floey, so he can't turn off my drum. My whole goblin might move forward, and as you guys see, the combats are pretty much the same as we were both just trying to break through. These purple tokens are the marauder goblins, and the green token is the prize. And if we look over, the strike force is pretty much gone. It's just 3 dwarves killing a lone goblin.
Yep.
So that is the end of movement for turn 7. We'll be back after the combat. So end of combat for turn 7. Floey finally killed the goblin.
Yep.
My king had to spend a last point of might to kill dwarf warrior. I need to break Javier. Yep. Going down, no one really died here. Just some sluggish fights. This fight, Balin did lose to the black shield captain. I did a wound, but he did fade it. The dwarven warrior with the bow finally died to these 4 goblins. His shield bearer did win the heroic combat, but nothing wounded. He did kill a goblin down here, and moving forward, the strike force is completely gone. So on to turn 8 of the... So turn 8 movement phase, I finally got priority, rolling a 6 to match Javier. We got Floey touched by all 4 goblins, but he, in his turn, peeled off Durbers. Moving forward, again, goblins are just trying to swarm. This time we got 4 goblins on Balin. Hopefully we can do another wound at least, if not kill him. Going down with more goblins fighting his dwarves. The strike force team is coming now, and we have a cheeky move of an Iron Guard coming to kill both Philip and Javier, the drum boys. So please pray for their souls. End of combat for turn 8. We both finally did it. We both broke each other. Durbers didn't do anything. The goblins got a kill here. Balin survived, but did a wound, and we Fury saved it. Coming down, we killed 1 dwarf here, and that was it, so we are both broken. And on to turn 9, the game is coming to an end. End of turn 9, Javier got priority. Of course, he passed his legend. Floey turned off the drum, which was huge, and he touched every goblin he could. The only thing happened, the shield bearer did fail and run off the board. And in my turn, my drum boys, y'all didn't pray hard enough, they fled. They're gone now. Every other goblin stayed, so it was amazing, because thank God, Fury. And we'll get back to you guys at the end of combat turn 9. Here's the board. We are in possession of the prize from Moria, but we are both broken, and we'll see who gets quartered first. So at the end of combat for turn 9, I'm not going to really say it, we just lost a single goblin here. Nothing happened.
You lost a couple of goblins. You lost one here, you lost one here.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought, never mind. We lost 3 goblins, I believe. But pretty uneventful turn. I'm 4 away from shattering. Javier is 7 away. So things are looking like the game will end, I believe, the next 2 turns. So on to turn 10. This is the end of turn 10 movement. Once again, got priority. We touched Floey. And we touched Balin, and thanks to Fury, we're passing for a lot of the goblins. And unfortunately for Javier, he failed, I think, 3 dwarves failed. So I think this might be the last turn. I'm very close to shattering, so is Javier. So we'll be back at the end of turn 10 combat. So turn 10 combat, I lost, I think, 3 goblins. Javier lost only 2 goblins. The end of the story is pretty much Balin killed the model, Durbers didn't kill anything. We killed the single trap dwarf. My black shield captain took a wound. So I am 4 models away from shattering, and Javier is, I believe, 2 or 3 models away. So we are on to turn 11. The game is very tense. I still own the objective, but we'll see for how much longer. At the top of turn 11, this is probably the last turn, as 1 away from Javier's shattering. I'm 3 away. I still own the prize, but we'll be back after the combat phase. So here is the table at the end of turn 11. This is the final shot of the game. We killed 1 dwarf, the Black Shield captain died. An epic fight between Flowey and Durbers. We both rolled a 6. Thank goodness it went to Durbers, but we rolled a 1 and a 2. No wounds done. The final score is a 6-1 Moria victory, solely because we have the objective on his table half and we are both broken. Both leaders are unwounded. So that is the end of the game. So guys, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle report. The format was a bit different. I excluded the dice rolling and all the movement. I'm still going to tinker with it, but as of now, I feel like this is a very good format for future battle reports, as it just gets straight to the point, shows the model, and it just shows the overall game. So let me know below in the comments, and expect more content to be coming out in the next few days. I've really been enjoying all the feedback. So till then guys, keep hobbying, spread the hobby love, and see you guys next time.